St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to EFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back to EFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, police on May 20th, 2025, arrested and charged Shafiq Williams, a 36-year-old laborer of Sandy Bay, with the offense of burglary. According to investigations, the accused entered the dwelling house of a 28-year-old police officer of Connery as a trespasser and stole $90 in cash. The offense was committed in Connery on May 18, 2025. Williams appeared before the Kaliakwa Magistrate Court on Tuesday, May 20, 2025, and was not required to enter a plea. He was sent to the mental health facility for a 2-week evaluation, and he is expected to return to court on June 3, 2025. Sandals Resorts joined with the Caribbean Network of Fisherfolk Organizations, CNFO, to host a successful 2-day workshop in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Creating mutually beneficial partnerships and ensuring that the tourism sector continues to drive the growth and development of communities throughout the Caribbean was the key takeaway. Participants praised the initiative, which was held at Sandals St. Vincent, as it opened the door for them to develop strong and beneficial markets for the fishing community in SVG by supplying product to meet the demands of not only Sandals, but the entire hospitality sector. President of the National Fisherfolk Organization in St. Vincent, Winsworth Harry, commended both Sandals Resorts as well as the CNFO for the guidance which the workshop has provided. Michelle, the program coordinator of the CNFO, said the organization found a willing and able partner in Sandals Resorts to work towards its goal of building capacity in the regional fishing sector, of promoting sustainable fisheries, opening up new markets, and ensuring it creates an industry that is profitable. The 2-day workshop is the first step in strengthening the partnership between Sandals and the local small-scale fisherfolk and aligning local seafood sourcing with sustainability, traceability, and tourism quality standards. Still on the local scene, the Sustainable Development Unit, SDU, yesterday celebrated International Day of Biological Diversity, IDB, which is observed every year on May 22nd. Each year, IDB is celebrated to highlight the importance of biodiversity and to raise awareness on the issues affecting it. This year's theme was Harmony with Nature and Sustainable Development. The theme looks at linking the 2030 Agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals, and the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework. The meaning behind the theme is important to encouraging persons to appreciate, protect, conserve, and building a future where we can live in harmony with nature. On to news in the region. A St. Lucian in Antigua, who was charged with the murder of Antiguan Customs Officer Zorina Benjamin, has changed his plea to guilty more than 3 years after the fatal shooting. Dylan Charlery entered the guilty plea this week following his attorney's review of critical evidence in the case. Wendell Alexander, representing Charlery, had examined video footage from the crime scene that proved pivotal in the case's resolution. While the camera did not visually capture the November 22, 2021 incident, the audio recording was clear enough to capture arguments between Charlery and Benjamin, as well as the sound of the fatal gunshot. Benjamin, a mother of one, who was found dead at her Golden Grove residence with a fatal gunshot wounded through the head. Discovery of her body prompted an immediate investigation that led to Charlery's arrest. Charlery, who was Benjamin's romantic partner at the time of the killing, was taken into custody and charged shortly after her death. He was remanded at His Majesty's prison throughout the legal proceedings. The case is scheduled to conclude on June 12th, when Charlery will face sentencing. A Bahamian court has sentenced a 37-year-old man to 10 years in prison after he pled guilty to repeatedly raping his preteen stepdaughter, resulting in her pregnancy. The court has also ordered that the man be on probation for 2 years after his release, with a breach of the order resulting in a 1-year prison sentence. The man, who has been in prison since his arrest in June 2024, pled guilty to unlawful sexual intercourse with a dependent and indecent assault. The court was told that the man began molesting the 12-year-old girl in August 2023 and frightened her into silence. He told her that he would kill her if she told anyone what he did. On one occasion, the man gave his stepdaughter a vape to smoke, which made her black out. When she regained consciousness, the child realized that her underwear had been removed. The court was also told that when the man realized that the girl was pregnant, he made her drink castor oil and Guinness, which made her vomit, and told her that he would take her to a doctor whom he trusted. Before that could happen, the girl's mother confronted her daughter about her weight gain and swollen stomach, resulting in her disclosing that she had been sexually molested by her stepfather. The matter was then reported to the police. As part of the plea agreement, the man received a concurrent sentence of 8 years for indecent assault and will receive credit for the 11 months he spent on remand. On the international scene, a man in Norway woke up to find a huge container ship had run aground and crashed into his front garden. The 135-meter ship missed Johan Hellberg's house by meters at about 5 a.m. local time on Thursday. Mr. Hellberg was only alerted to the commotion by his panicked neighbor, who had watched the ship as it headed straight for shore in Beineset near Trondheim. The neighbor said he was awoken by the sound of the ship as it headed at full speed towards land and ran to Mr. Hellberg's house. The Cypriot-flagged cargo ship, the NCL Salton, had 16 people on board and was traveling southwest through the Trondheim fjord to Orkenka when it went off course. It is not known what caused the crash, and the Norwegian police are said to be investigating. No one was injured in the incident. Finally, in sports, the Oklahoma City Thunders beat the Minnesota Timberwolves to open up 2-0 lead in the Western Conference Finals. Fresh from being crowned as the NBA's most valuable player of the season, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander top scored for the Thunders with 38 points. He contributed 31 points during Wednesday's victory in Game 1 of the best-of-7 series and also added 8 assists and 3 rebounds as he scored at least 30 points for the 5th playoff game. The Timberwolves will attempt to gain a foothold in the series when they host the 3rd game on Sunday. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited.
Get super tech for a super mom tech. Technology that's got mom's backs at Radio Shack. A wide array of the devices and gadgets to make her life super this Mother's Day. Get 25% off any purchase of 2 or more items for mom at Radio Shack. Choose from portable audio equipment, earplugs and headphones, smart devices and more. Shop today and pay us later with Ready Finance. It's super tech for super mom at Radio Shack. Offer ends May 31st, 2020.